Hello and welcome back to another edition of Check It Out. Okay friends, in today's video I'm going to be unboxing the Samsung Chromebook Plus V2 2-in-1. This is the Chromebook iPad. Well, it's really not an iPad because it's not an Apple product, but it's a tablet and a Chromebook built in one. Today's video, I'm going to unbox this one right here, and if you want to take a look down in the description, I'll even put a link to this so you can check it out. Also, I have a second video that I'm unboxing another Chromebook computer. As a second grade teacher, I can tell you that I get my hands on a lot of Chromebooks. The less expensive ones, this one here is a little bit more expensive of one. This guy runs about 400, maybe 450 bucks. I've seen it as high as 500, but if you can get it for about $400, it's a really good deal. Again, you can check out the links down below and get some more information on this one. So let's dive right in. Let's unbox it and take a look. But first, let's take a look up here at this description. You can see right here, the one I purchased is the 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage. And I think that's important to understand because this one is going to be able to store some things, right? Chromebooks, they're not designed to store a whole lot of stuff. It's more designed to store things in the cloud. So if you're going to have a bunch of pictures and stuff, you can go through your Chromebook, but they need to go to the cloud, not actually onto your physical computer. But with 64 gigabytes of storage, you can put some things on it, obviously. All right, let's unbox it. Let's take a look. Okay guys, here it is, straight from the mail. There is our Samsung Chromebook itself, and look at that, haven't even broken the seal on it yet. Let's take a look here and let's check out the details of this. So as I said, this is the, let's see where it says 64 gigabytes of SSD, so that's the hard drive. And it also has 4 gigabytes of memory. So here's the nice thing about this computer. I consider this one right here to be sort of a teacher computer. This is the same one that my school gives to me as a teacher. And it's a nice computer. I actually bought this one for my son, and he's in 4th grade. But I would consider this to be a very nice Chromebook for a student. Okay, I've cut off our seal. Well, let's see what we got here. All right, there's our packaging. Looks like it's well put together. And there's our charger cord. And here's the rest of our packaging. We'll take out the computer there and some paperwork on it. All right, there it is, our beautiful new computer, or I should say Chromebook. All right, let's open it up. There we go, absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you what, I'll plug it in, let's charge it up. Also in the box, just so we're on the same page, it did come with this nice little sort of carrying case here, kind of a little bonus. That's pretty cool. All right, I'll fire it up and let's see what it does. Okay, so here's our initial opening it up, and I'll go through and we'll kind of get it set up, but I was going to show you too what this comes with. So here's a little stylus that comes with over here. Pretty cool, and you can turn this, of course, into our tablet by folding it up like this. And now it turns into a tablet. By the way, one thing nice about when it turns into a tablet is that the keys are now on the back side, but the keys get turned off. So even if you push down the keys back here, like with your knees or whatever you have it leaning on, they won't do anything. So then we can turn it like this, and then this little stylus works pretty well. You can just push it with your finger and do this, but it's kind of nice to like push with this guy too. Okay, I've done a basic setup on it here, and now I've got it back into sort of computer mode, if you will, and took it out of the tablet. And now I can go through here. And by the way, on this screen here, so it's still a touch screen, right? I can go through here and take a tour and just push my finger on it, or I can use the little stylus as well. And I'm gonna put the little stylus away. It goes right in here on this little side pocket and just slips in there. Okay, and now I'll give you a couple tips and tricks of what I really love about this computer. First of all, this computer is fast. Check out my other videos on my Chromebooks reviews, and I'll show you some of what I would consider to be the student Chromebooks that Samsung has. And Samsung, in my opinion, after working with a lot of these different manufacturers, Samsung is the one to get for Chromebooks. So number one is this guy is fast here. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and open up a search engine here. Click on that, click on Google Chrome, and look at that. It opens like lightning. It is very, very fast. I'm also someone who likes to have several tabs open up here. So I'll have 2 or 3, right? Different things going on so I can bounce back and forth between them. And again, it's lightning fast. There's absolutely no delay to go back and forth. One of the other things I really like about this computer is that the keys are very, very comfortable, and they're definitely up to date with the times. So they push down just the right amount and bounce back. And I know that sounds kind of like silly, but if you've used like 10 different computers and keyboards, you'll know that there's a big difference between a nice keyboard and a keyboard that's sort of a, I don't know, a junker, or maybe one that's a little bit outdated. So it's beautifully put together. This guy down here, by the way, that acts as the mouse, this pad, it is beautiful, works just right. So another thing that's kind of nice about these is it has 2 different cameras. So this is actually a camera right here. So when you turn this and put it into that tablet mode, you have a camera on it. And then also it has the more traditional camera right up here as well. And the camera on this one, it's a little bit more expensive of a Chromebook, and you get a little bit nicer of a camera. The second thing that's nice about that is if you do use the camera at all, you've got a little bit more storage on this computer that we've talked about, so that you can make a little bit longer of videos. I myself sometimes do tutorial videos on these, like for my students or my parents, and it has plenty of memory to do some short videos like that. All right, friends, listen, that's going to do it for this review. But again, as a teacher, I can tell you this is a really good computer for like the working professional, or maybe if you're a teacher yourself or a young professional, maybe you're in college or something like that. I bought this one for my 4th grader, but again, this is a very nice computer for someone who's in elementary school. So check out my other reviews, and you'll see that I have a Samsung one that's about half this cost, which is a really good fit for a student, especially if your student is kind of irresponsible and you're worried they might break it. I would check out my other video. If your student is pretty responsible, and if they're trying to do their own things that are a little bit next level on these Chromebooks, like maybe they have their own YouTube channel, or maybe they are making some videos and doing those kinds of things, this is definitely a more powerful computer and can be helpful for those type of students. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you want to help me out and say thank you for making this video, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.